And welcome back to Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei, Devil Survivor Overclocked. Last time, we defeated Honda and the Angels and Demons at the Ueno battle and prevented them from escaping the lockdown, and we also saw what happened if we didn't do that and instead escaped alongside Honda, getting technically our first ending for the game, a bad game over of an ending that doesn't give you New Game Plus and forces you to do the mission over. Not advisable, not advisable. But with that taken care of, now we can lock in the remaining ending routes for the game that actually lead to tangible rewards, as well as check out some additional events that are not critical to see, namely the one with Yuzu and Honda and the Gigolo. The events involving Keisuke and Shoji are ones we've seen previously. Before we get into the meat of the video, I'd just like to point out that free battles have been updating periodically throughout the day. I haven't been drawing too much attention to them. They first updated at 1330, and in that battle, specifically the hard version, we could have easily gotten Electropel from Vivians that are in the free battle hards, which I did, and then in this free battle here, we can find Harides who have Null Elect, and I've also taken the liberty of cracking that. So now we've picked up more or less every skill we can get today, except for Hasohapa, which, in hindsight, maybe that would have been a better crack to go for in the Jin and Azuma battle. Whatever. Starting things off, let's check out the Honda and Gigolo event. Now, I am pretty sure this event only appears if you've seen the rest of Honda's events throughout the game, but again, I may be wrong on that. I've been wrong on plenty of things before, so if you know for certain, feel free to correct me. This event doesn't really unlock anything. It's not tied to any side quests, but it does give a couple, or rather it gives some extra context on what can happen with Honda in Yuzu, Naoya, and Amane's ending route, so interesting to check out just on that basis.
I see. So your comp was destroyed. Tragic. All right, I'll lend you a hand. I'll get you out of here.
I'm counting on you. I have to see my son.
Okay, calm down. You were ordered to get a comp, yes? Here, you can take mine. This should help you pay your son's hospital bills.
Why are you doing all this for me?
In return, there's a favor I'd like to ask of you.
All right, let's go somewhere else and finish this chat.
Hey, wasn't that Honda?
And he was with that flashy guy. There's an odd couple.
Not necessarily. I mean, Honda had no problem making an alliance with Kaido, so we probably got a similar situation going on here.
True, maybe this was just our first time seeing them together, but still. First we see him with Kaido, and now that other guy? Honda's got some mysteries.
I wonder what Honda was asking him about.
What? I didn't notice anything. Honda's probably just working with different people in order to survive. Same as us.
I don't know. I get the feeling like something was up between them.
Yuzu, are you implying that Honda is having a fling out of wedlock and that he is not being faithful to his wife? Actually, is Honda even married? I don't know, actually. Something to think about. Anyway, here is an event with Yuzu. Now, Yuzu, as I've mentioned before, in passing, has her own ending route, but it's always available. Seeing this event in Shibuya does not actually affect anything regarding this, but this event plays out differently depending on whether or not you've been doing good throughout the game and thwarting the Laplace mail predictions, or if you've been letting critical characters die. In particular, I'm pretty sure this event plays out radically differently if you failed to save Haru, in which Yuzu has a bit of a breakdown. Unfortunately, I wasn't expecting this event when I was doing some of my off-screen playthroughs to get to Yuzu's ending, so I actually did not get a recording of that, sadly, but we can at least see the positive version of this event.
Hey, our death clocks run out today, right?
Yeah, that's right. Why? What's wrong?
Oh, no. Sorry. It's just... how can I put it? I want to do this all the right way.
Yeah, and we will. Come on. We've been through a lot already. I'm sure we can handle whatever gets thrown at us.
Yeah. What about tomorrow?
We'll do the same we've always done. We'll survive.
Everything we've done. It'll all end tomorrow, whether we succeed or fail.
We're going to succeed. Don't you worry your head about that.
Yeah, you're right. We've been doing our best for the past week. If we lose right at the finish line, I'm gonna be mad with you. Got it? Sorry. Ever since the lockdown, I've said a lot of selfish things. I was scared and angry at having to go through something like this. I think I just wanted to take it out on someone. But I realized that attitude makes me no different from the people starting riots. I'm not going to be lost any longer. I'm going to trust in you. So, whatever the outcome may be, I'll accept it as long as we do our best. I'll support you, no matter what. Gosh, I'm so embarrassed to lay all that on you. But I feel a lot better. Let's get back.
Oh, wasn't that sweet? I'm sure following Yuzu's ending route results in absolutely nothing bad happening, and it's just a positive result for everybody involved. But we don't need to see that event in order to unlock Yuzu's ending route, so we're just going to ignore that and roll back the clock. For the ending routes that actually do require unlocking, we only have Amane and Kaido's left to go, so let's focus on getting their events done, and we have just enough time to see their remaining events and do the mandatory story battle that's coming up. Now, before I get into Amane's ending route, or rather her ending route cutscene, I do actually want to do just a little bit of fusion. It's been a while since I've done any of this on screen, but I actually have something special I want to show. So I've got a Divine Lila here and a Divine Angel, and I'm just going to fuse them up and get what skills I need, and I have just enough money to do this, which is nice. So let's see, we'll take that Mabufu and that Drain, and the one specific skill I want is Ice Amp, so we'll fuse this guy up, and yeah, that's all we need, and Selection and Fuse. I should note at this point that every demon has unique dialogue for when you fuse them, and every demon that is the resultant fusion also has unique dialogue. Next up, oh, actually, we don't have enough money to do what I need to do. Hold on 1 second. How embarrassing that I lack the necessary funds. Anyway, I bought a 5-star Decarabia from the auction hall, so he came with innate shield all, which is what I wanted. I also got a Nisrock from the auction hall, just because it was a cheap pickup that didn't require me to pull anything from the compendium, and you know, I guess it's slightly better fusion-wise. Not that it really matters. But the specific skill I want from this fusion is Shield All, and we're going to immediately fuse off this Earthis with the Eros that we made previously. Why do I want to do that? Well, just wait. This is kind of the reason why I don't like showing off stuff like fusion in this game, just because, like so many other things in the game, it's pretty slow-paced. But we are now capable of fusing Nigi Mitama, and this is going to be our first time fusing a Mitama demon. Mitama demons, like elemental demons, do not have access to race skills, and they have unique properties when it comes to fusion. I'm not really caring about any specific skill I'm getting onto them other than Ice Amp and Shield All. I'll just go with the best stuff that we can throw on there. So now we've got Nigi Mitama. I am Nigi Mitama. If you value kindness and camaraderie, peace shall come to you. Now, I said he has unique properties in fusion. Well, let's just fuse him to our Hecate right here, and you'll see that the end result is another Hecate. Also, lost in some stat points there. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look into why that's happening. That's not normal for fusion like this, but it doesn't really matter. I don't care about the lost point of strength. But by using a Mitama infusion, we can fuse Hecate with any skill that is not part of her default skill set, and were I to rewrite that Medea Rahan with a different skill, that move that I wrote with the Mag Overload, that actually would become a default skill in place of Medea Rahan. But the main benefit of using Nigi Mitama specifically is that she gets +3 magic, and I get to reshuffle her skills a bit. So let's get Ice Amp onto her, and as opposed to the previous Null Ice. I'm actually surprised that she's losing or strength there. I feel like that shouldn't be happening right now. Not that it really matters. Yeah. But now we have Hecate with Shield All and Ice Amp to power up her Bufudine, which is going to be important for the Belial fight. Or Belial fight. Oh no, I've gone against my own pronunciation. Whatever. Now that that's taken care of, let's see the Amane event. This event is the final event you need to see to unlock Amane's ending. And once again, it's not really Amane, it's Remiel.
I listened to the ways the human mind has devised to end this. With that in mind, I will tell you his will.
Huh? What? God's will?
It is necessary in order to save mankind. You must lead mankind toward a path of righteousness. That is his will. This lockdown began due to humanity's meddling in forbidden powers with demons. If the demons disappear from this world for any reason, life can return to normal. But is a return to normalcy truly the road humanity should take? Could this ordeal be an opportunity to start mankind down a better path than that?
I'm guessing you want a path towards obeying God?
A superb response. You are absolutely correct. Spreading his teachings, you will become the next Messiah and lead the people to him.
Hey, wait! Why does it have to be him? There are other demon tamers out there, so why is all this falling on our heads? Why are you forcing him to make these decisions?
No other human can undertake this task. He has defeated Belder and is qualified to become the next king of Bel. He alone has the possibility of subduing all the demons currently infesting Tokyo. No mere human can become the Messiah. Only he who is human, yet can also become the king of Bel, is capable.
A demon king becoming the Messiah? Can that even work?
Being the king of Bel is unrelated to becoming the Messiah. Once you become the king of Bel, you are to walk the righteous path of the Messiah. Should you choose to use your newfound power as the king of Bel for your own desires, I must condemn you in his name. Make your decision. I will show you the path you should take through Amane.
And what about Jezebel?
That's right! Isn't there a demon in that body too? One called Jezebel? How do we have proof you're an angel? You could be that demon trying to fool us.
Hold your tongue, human. Can you not tell the difference between angels and demons?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna defend Yuzu. We really can't, especially not based on what we saw at the blockade at Ueno.
Amane's had a power to hear the voices of the holy and the unholy since she was young. That is why Belberith turned his attention to her and used her as a catalyst for Jezebel. When I learned of that, I hid within the girl's body to seek out Belberith's intentions. But the powers of the demons given the name of Bel are immense. The injuries from the battle with Jikoku have healed, and Jezebel is growing strong. That is why I have turned my powers to place both Jezebel's and Amane's minds in torpor. That is also why I have sought to contact you as well.
Then, what's happening to Amane now?
Do not be concerned. Human consciousness is more resilient than you think. Now that Amane is asleep, there is no danger of her mind being taken over by Jezebel. I will say this one more time. His wish is that you should lead mankind and create a world of justice. Obey his words and become the Messiah.
Well, I guess that doesn't sound too bad. I like how there's no hard commitment to this here.
Thank you. Allow me to show my gratitude for your purity of heart. If you become the Messiah, this world and all its people shall have a chance of salvation. Mankind will sever the temptations of evil and gain eternal bliss without darkness. Earth will become a supreme paradise, and only you can bring it about. Humanity will then be able to climb into a new spiritual stage.
What are you gonna do?
I will give you some time. Let us meet again once you have reached a decision.
She's gone.
Yeah.
He's going to become the king of Bel and then be the Messiah? Is this for real?
And with that scene, witnessed, we can now get Amane's ending route. Now, there is an additional event in Shiba Park that's unlocked here, so we'll just make a quick save and check this event out. We got quite a few story events to get through in this video. Also, I'm gonna be honest, this video probably will run a little longer than normal, because after the fight with Belial, we will have additional cutscenes to check out. So first, we're going to see this event in Shiba Park. But remember, we don't have enough time to do any extra events and still be able to unlock Kaido's ending route, so keep that in mind.
Humans, I convey a warning to you.
What do you want?
The corrupted humans have broken the taboo of awakening the powers of demons. But our benevolent Lord has turned this into an ordeal, giving man a chance to repent.
What's with you, lady? Walking up and preaching at us out of the blue?
You cannot tell. It is hardly surprising. I have borrowed this lowly body to advise you. Watch your tongues, humans, and hear my words. I am an angel, Serial. I deliver his words and preside over man's death.
Angel?
Seriously? You're really an angel?
I speak for the Lord, and only truth can come from my lips. I cannot speak lies or deceit. Hear me, humans. Our Lord will not forsake you should you drive away the demons and resist temptation. Mankind would be considered to have overcome his ordeal, and your world will remain yours. But should you be immersed in the darkness, you will have your freedoms stripped away. We have listened to your government's appeals and have already granted 7 days' grace.
And what, well, actually, I'm not actually sure what to say to this. Let's, I guess, grace period.
Indeed. We angels voted to strip man of self-determination, but our Lord is forgiving. Your government was given 7 days in return for preventing an outpouring of demons. This is an ordeal, a test of humanity's true nature. But humans, consider this. What is true bliss for man? What is our Lord's purpose? What path should man tread? After all, we do not hate humanity. I hope that you turn to him and help him lead this world to paradise.
Well, I see you're trying to do a pitch here, but it sounds more like strong-arming, honestly. But I get what you mean. You want me to become the Messiah, right?
Yes. You will become the Messiah and lead mankind into a new age. If he wills it, then an everlasting peace will come upon the world. The flames of discord will be quenched, and all hearts will be filled with joy. The world that was lost when man was driven from Eden will be restored. Human, think of this ordeal as a chance to correct mankind's wrongs. Give thanks to him.
Hold on, just a sec. Can't humans come to accept their power and deal with the demons on our own? As long as we can control all the demons, doesn't that mean we've passed the ordeal?
If you can accomplish that, the lockdown will be lifted, and you can go on with life. However, we do not think that man has a heart strong enough to resist the temptation of such power. The next time man's hearts are stained by darkness, we cannot grant such leniency. Neither we, the Lord, nor mankind wish for a sorrowful end such as that.
That's true, but...
Humans, turn to the path Remiel presented to you. Walk it of your own free will. We are not here to make humanity suffer. We are here to save you. Think and make your decision. We wish for you to choose peace.
I'll be honest, with your condescending attitude there, I'm feeling a little partial to violence right now, but I suppose we shouldn't be hasty with our decisions. Anyway, once again, let's back up the clock, and now we'll finally get to Kaido's events. I've been talking about this forever. Now, at the end of the day, we can finally see what Kaido has to say, and how his ending route's gonna play out.
Oh, it's you guys. What's up?
Just chillin'. How are you, my man?
How the hell do you think I am? I know what's gonna happen tomorrow. We're all gonna be massacred by the government. You did know about that, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't really matter. In 100 years, we'll all be dead anyway. Now, later, it doesn't make a difference. But to just roll over and die after being put through all this isn't cool either. The weak rant about justice, logic, morals, all that crap. To hell with them. They pretend to protect others to make themselves feel good. Then they claim to be good. Look at this country. Friends, family, even lovers have been lying, cheating, and stealing. Every single one of them is a goddamned hypocrite. Their stupidity makes me want to puke. Everyone's hiding behind their smiles. But underneath, we all have the same face of evil. What's wrong with wanting things? What's wrong with anger? That's how people are. At least be honest with yourself and show that side of you to the world. I'm gonna show them. I'll destroy those self-righteous, smug SDF bastards.
Damn straight, man. Well, actually, I'm not sure I'm really picking up what he's putting down, but I can see Kaido has picked up a bit of a nihilistic streak in this lockdown.
Oh, really? Not bad. I like your attitude. Well, if you're gonna waste what's left of your life, come with me. We'll crush this world. As of now, I'm swearing my life to you. Your life belongs to me now, too. Even if the whole world is our enemy, I'll protect you. Just don't bail on me.
Aw, come on, man. You think I'm like that?
Oh, you've got a mouth, huh? Let's get down to business. We have comps, but we need to get our hands on as many as we can. First, the Shomonkai. They're the biggest comp-using group around. We need to locate where they're making the comps, capture it, and then crush their stronghold. If anyone won't give us their comp, we'll just take it by force.
Alright, and what do you plan to do after that?
My crew's loyal to me. I'll give them comps, and they'll deal with the opposing forces. Then we'll smash the lockdown and everyone outside with our demons. We'll own the world.
Wait a second! This is way too out of control! I mean, if he's gonna team up with you, I'll come along. But if you're gonna do this, you need a better plan. Can you trust your gang?
Huh. People will betray anything. I never trusted them from the beginning.
Then what are we gonna do?
Well, that's where you come in, nerdlinger. Use your head, stupid.
Who are you calling stupid? You want to put a restriction on the other guy's comps, yeah? I can do that easy.
Well, looks like you're not that stupid after all. Not bad, nerdlinger.
You better stop calling me that.
Looks like all the pieces are falling into place. I'm having my guys search for the Shomonkai facilities, but let me know if you find them. This is shaping up to be fun.
Now, you might be excited about where this is going with Kaido, but don't be. It doesn't really get that much more interesting. But once you've seen that event, a new event pops up that doesn't cost time. We can investigate this Shomonkai facility at Shinagawa.
Have you spoken with Master Azuma?
Not yet. He's supposed to come get the comps that have been completed.
This isn't good. The government's dogs are sniffing around in town. We moved all our machinery for manufacturing comps here, but they'll find out eventually.
We can't afford to draw their attention. We can't spare any people as guards. Hurry and look for Master Azuma. Bring him here.
Yes, I'll get right on it.
Hey, you! What are you looking at? Beat it!
Who you telling to beat it, punk?
What are you talking about? I'm not upset. Just get out of here!
Did you hear that?
Yeah, they're definitely making comps here. He talks funny. Now, let's take this seriously.
Right, this is the comp manufacturing facility. And they said that this is the only place making comps. They also said that they can't get any more guards, didn't they? This is our chance. All right, let's go tell Kaido about this.
And with that, the final Kaido event for Day 6 unlocks, and if you report to Kaido here with the Shomonkai comp-making facility, you unlock his ending route. But we have one more battle event to take care of before this day is over, and this event involves Haru and the Gigolo. Now, if Haru is dead, you get a different version of this event that is radically different, and I sincerely doubt that many people have seen this version of this event, so let's just play that real quick.
Oh? You're pretty late, Mr. Failure. You lost the qualifications to fight Belial. Good for you. You've gained another day to live without even trying. The slightest thing can tamper with fate. The death of the one you were involved with may have changed the future. It's not for me to say whether that's a downside for you or not, though. You've got your last day coming up. You'd better enjoy it. Don't give up.
Huh? Hey, wasn't that guy just now? Hey, what are you staring off into space for? They do? Are you serious? Don't tell me. Did that guy come to tell us that? We're not fighting Belial? Why's that? I'm glad our death clocks changed, but is this something to be happy about? Did we mess something up? Damn, I don't know.
Did we do something wrong?
Yeah, as you can see, after all the build-up that Belial got, if Haru is dead, the battle is just skipped completely, and the war for Bel is ended prematurely. How does that affect the rest of the game? We'll go over that when it becomes pertinent. But let's see what actually happens when Haru is alive and you're on a good path for the game.
I've been waiting. Belial's up ahead, holding the key to you guys' death clocks. The demon you defeated before, Belder, was far weaker than it used to be. This will be different. A powerful demon crowned with the name of Bel. Can you win?
Hey, I've been preparing for this for a while, so I'm pretty confident. But, what are these bells? Let's pump him for some information.
That's right. You still don't know what the King of Bel and all that mean, do you? All right, I'll give you a special lesson.
Okay, what is the King of Bel?
Bel is a word that means master in the Akkadian language. That would be around 2500 BCE, in what you'd call ancient Mesopotamia. Bel was a powerful being that ruled the world at that time. Around 600 BCE, another powerful being named Yahweh came around, taking dominance. That's the being currently worshipped as God, who is said to be the world's maker. Anyway, Bel lost the battle against this being and was robbed of its powers. Bel was ousted from its throne and became a number of lowly idol gods in numerous faiths. Still, even with its power fragmented into these demons, the Bels are all quite strong. Considering this, can you imagine how much power the original Bel must have had?
I like how they're using the Common Era nomenclature, even though we're in a universe where God and the Messiah explicitly exist. Whatever. Anyways, what's with all the bells?
Good question. Bel is a being that lost a battle with another being called Yahweh. Bel was a very powerful demon, but was stripped of its power and driven from its throne. Bel was cast into the demon world, where he broke into shooting stars. Each of these stars became a separate being. These new beings are the demons of Bel. As time passed, the power of Bel awoke inside them, and they rose, burning with hatred. Each one wants to defeat the other Bels and regain the power of the original Bel. That demon will then be reborn in this world as a contender for supreme being. In other words, the victor would be the King of Bel. I think I've talked for long enough. I'm tired of seeing your vacant stare, so I'm out. Well then, may you see the glory of victory.
Why are you staring off into space? The Laplace mail mentioned the outdoor concert hall here. Belial, the demon of fire. If we don't win against it, we won't live to see tomorrow. Let's pull it together.
This could be trouble.
Sing, woman. Offer me the songs of demons.
She's over there! It's Haru!
You guys... You came for me?
Oh, a human? You're quite honorable to throw away your life to save this woman's. Alas, her song is mine. After the ritual, my fire becomes a curse, extracting her power. With the power of the song, all demons will fall under my command. I, Belial, will become the King of Bel. Alright, so after all the build-up, we finally have the battle against Belial, and this guy is pretty legit when it comes to power. Level 55 demon, and he has the Dragon Eye skill, which allows him to take 3 actions per turn. In addition, he has Pierce and Power Hit, meaning that he can deliver some mighty strikes to a team with single-target physical hits, so we really want an ability, or rather, we want to be able to tank everything he can throw at us. In addition, he can also throw out Maragi Dines, as you'd probably expect from him, and Gigahamas, which I believe that's, high seal chance against one foe. Not something I'm too concerned about. I'm gonna get my team set up real quick. Oh, right. Why do I still have Keisuke in? Oh, right. I was using him to pick up skills earlier. Anyway, I'll get my team set up real quick. For skill cracks here, we got a couple important ones to get. Of course, we can get Maragi Dine off of Belial, which absolutely gonna do. But the real big-ticket skill to get here is Deathbound. This is the upgrade that Atsuro has been waiting so long for, and he is eager to pick it up, so let's do so. And beyond that, we can also get Ice Repel from one of the Culebras over here. And can we get Gigahama from anything else? No, just from Belial, so let's just set up both of Midori and Yuzu to get that Ice Repel there. Now, just another, I know I said I was going to cut to when I was ready. Just a couple things. I made a Culebre by fusing a Python I pulled from the Compendium with a Eros that I made by fusing, what is it, Lila with just a basic angel. I'm pretty sure I went over this in the previous video, but just to reiterate, so that's why this one's so strong, and I pulled another one from the Compendium, and these guys just exist to provide support to me when we engage with Belial, and I block off a route, allowing him to get to my other characters. The other notable demon that I fused up is Luxmi, who doesn't have too many skills at the moment. She does have Holy Dance, but I made her by fusing Vivian off with an Aravada I made, which I also created just by fusing Lucifuge off into a different demon. She's got good magic and Holy Dance, so she has that there, but once she gains some levels, she's going to pick up Medea Rahan and Sama Rakaram, which is going to be really nice. Alright, now I'll finally cut ahead to when I'm all ready. Alright, got my team set up here. I'm going to be running Yama and Hecate, and we're just going to be making our way around the right side to get to Belial, and I'm going to be hitting him with Ice Amp Bufudines for me and Hecate, but Hecate is also going to set up Shield All. Now, I really want to actually equip Ban Fizz for this fight, because despite what you might expect, the really threatening thing from Belial is actually his power hits. Unfortunately, Ban Fizz, for whatever reason, takes 14 strength and 14 vitality, which is just absolutely ridiculous and makes the skill useless for me right now, so that's not something we're going to have. I've also got Yama set up with Bufudine for occasional damage, but mostly he's going to just use Drain to refund the Awakenings that I'm going to have him cast, so that's what we're going to do there. Everybody else is just set up with Strong Demons and Mothmans to get into position. I've got Atsuro set up with Kresnik so that he can mow down this Abaddon here and pick up Deathbound right at the start of the fight. Alright, let's get this underway. This is a pretty difficult battle.
Be careful, this guy uses fire.
As the enemies have stepped up quite a bit in their threat level, their general credibility here. Alright, so thinking about how I want to approach this fight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Mazio in case they get the Shield All off first, which they absolutely will do, more than likely. And let's just use Bufudines to try and take out the flanks here. Bit unfortunate that I'm going to lose my extra turn, but I'm not overly concerned about that. Possibly could get some back if they use Agidines here. Unfortunately, no such luck there. So yeah, these guys are going to be blocking the way, but he's going to attack and just try to take me out there, so I'm not overly concerned about that. Get all our MP back with Tyranny there. Good stuff, good stuff. Now, so, and let me use a Nah, we don't need media at this point. So, this fight starting out isn't too threatening to us. Let's have Atsuro use Devil Speed, and then he can use Phantasma to get right in the Abaddon's face. It's actually pretty nice that he also gets the reduced turn delay off of this, so that he can go faster, and hopefully retreat so that Yuzu and Midori can take point. Let's hit these guys with a bunch of Mowdowns. Finally remembered to set Fizz Amp on Tatsuro, so he should be doing better with Mowdown. Not that it really matters with Kresnik at his assistance. Helps him out a lot there. And we cracked Deathbound. This is essentially the upgraded Berserk skill, and this one is pretty unique as far as physical skills go. As you can see, its damage is dependent on your level and vitality, not your strength. So any points of strength that Atsuro has actually or gains does not actually benefit the skill directly, but he has pretty close vitality to strength. Ooh, a skill set bonus. Do I want to teach anything? Nah. Was tempting, but I didn't think it was necessary. So let's have Atsuro end there, and then have Midori move on up here. And I feel power of a bell inside you. I see. So that's how it is. The Bell of the human world overestimates his power after defeating Belder. Very well. I'll show you the true power of a bell. A bell, huh? Anyway, one thing to be mindful of is that we have Rangdas here, and these are, I believe, the first enemies we have to deal with who actually have access to Fizz Repel, so we gotta be very careful with that. Got a couple vials over there. Not sure if Atsuro is gonna be able to retreat before that Dekarabia's next turn comes around. Let's see here. If I can actually see it. Oh my god, just let me... okay. It won't matter too much. Do I should use some healing on them, just in case. There we go. Alright, now let's see what these guys end up doing here. Belial is closing in on us, but I'm not overly concerned about him. Man, I completely zoned out there and made a terrible decision that let that Dekarabia live. Oh, man. I'm definitely recording this when I'm way too tired, so making some pretty bad plays here. Let's see. Just thinking about how this is gonna go here. I don't have a vial to counter that with, and she's the next one in the turn order, right? Oh, no, she's not. Then I could have Atsuro... Yeah, that's actually what I'm going to do. Let's have Yuzu Devil Speed on up. And I do have to be mindful because Belial's closing in. And I am kind of in a bad situation over there. But let's just get this taken care of. We'll Zandine this thing away. Let's use Mazan here. Not the best damage against Culebres, but I'm perfectly fine with... Oh, crap. Okay, so that did not go to plan. That was a mistake on my part. Oh well. I absolutely hate Shield All. It's just such a big problem in so many stages of the game. Alright, so that actually causes some problems, but not anything too serious. Atsuro can still get around it with Phantasma, so that's not the biggest problem in the world. Won't use that, so let's just end there. Let's have Atsuro speed over with Phantasma to get rid of... let's see. We're gonna have to be mindful about how we approach this, because I don't have too much that can get around that, so let's see here. Instead of attacking with Kresnik, let's return him, and actually, it's all starting to come together now. Let's summon in something that can deal with the Rangda. We can bring in... Actually... this is where I'm having some problems because of the overabundance of physical attackers here, but I think this should work. Let's go with this. And we'll have to sacrifice our extra turns here, but I'm not overly concerned about that, so let's brutal hit the Abaddon. Go with, I guess Maragi is fine. Yeah, Maragi is the best to do here. And Mabufu. Alright, get these guys out of the picture. Nice. Love seeing that huge damage there. And not nearly enough damage there, but they're pretty heavily weakened at this point, and they're not going to be able to do much to work around that, so that's perfectly fine. Alright, so, let's take this guy out. He doesn't have enough MP to cast Shield All anymore, so that works heavily in our benefit. And then we can move on up and take care of the Rhonda when her turn rolls around. Alright, so yeah, definitely doing this a little suboptimal right now because I'm not being too careful about how I'm approaching these fights, but I'm sorry, I'm really sleep deprived today, so I'm playing pretty poorly across the board here. Let's see. You know what? Let's get rid of our Mothman here and call out our other Culebra to get this Decarabia out of the picture. Summon that up real quick. And we should be able to take this guy out, no problem. As planned, as planned. Alright, who's coming up next? So we got the Rangdas going next. Yeah, she's retreating. But she's not going to be able to do too much, so I'm not overly concerned about that. It's a wonderful thing that Mothman has Endure, because otherwise he'd have serious problems in these fights. Actually, it works slightly to our advantage here that we're on the defense here, so let's do Mazio. We'll go with a Drain on this left one. And, I guess, actually, you know what? No, let's do a Shield All. This should, actually, do us good for, maintaining our extra turns. Not overly concerned about that. Alright, we're fine here, we're fine. Since I hit the weakness there, it, benefits us, on, keeping our turns. And you know what? I'm just gonna delete the Rhonda. Let's, throw, Bufudines at her. I'm also going to, have, Hecate use Medea Rahan here. I didn't even realize that guy had an extra turn. Also was caught off. Oh man, should have seen that coming. Oh well. That again is what happens when you don't pay attention. I'm doing horrible this video, but hey, it happens. It happens. Not everyone's gonna be a winner, you know. Hopefully, as long as I can just block off what is it, Belial's attack routes with myself, that's fine by me. Fortunately, it looks like he's breaking right, so that's the route I want to see him take anyway. Yeah, he's just gonna stop there. You know what? Actually, let's, yeah, I can Mothman over. Let's, get this, demon taken care of real quick. Alright, had some slight problems at the start of this battle, but now things should be relatively under control. Yeesh, I've been doing so bad this fight, which is actually pretty undesirable. Alright, now that we're in a good position here, let's use Awakening to up our magic damage here, and let's start laying into Belial. It's you, isn't it? The Belle of the human world who defeated Belder. Let the banquet of blood begin. I would gladly consume the power of Bel within you. I'd like to see you try, my man. We've come kitted out with all the things we need to deal with you. Well, not all the things. I couldn't get quite what I wanted here, but we should still be fine. Alright, so Shield All to protect us against power hits here. That's going to be a good thing for us. Get Drain to keep Yama topped off here. And let's see how this goes. Okay, so that one was fine. Goes for a normal attack there, and a Maragidine, which shouldn't be a problem. There we go. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. We do need to be mindful of Hecate's MP expenditure here. As tempting as it is to use Medea Rahans to top the party off completely, we can't throw out an infinite number of those. We won't... the amount of MP restoration we get from... what is it? Tyranny might not be able to keep up. For this turn, though, I think it's worth it, so we'll do that. Okay, so let's just end there. And let Belial do his thing. Here is another example of Demons with Vials cheating. No way that she should be able to get an extra turn there, but... Or rather, her turn should not have come around again that quickly, but there we go. Alright, so I'm actually going to have Atsuro start maneuvering this way. And... let's, I'm just trying to think real quick how I want to approach this. Let's have Midori go here. And use Affection on Atsuro real quick. There we go. That should do us some good. Alright, let's continue the battle with Belial here. And keep the same strategy going. Now, it might seem tempting to bring Fffire to prevent the Maragidines, but as you saw, the damage from the Maragidines is by far the least threatening thing about this battle, so you really shouldn't concern yourself with that. I don't know if you can potentially freeze... Belial here. Actually, really nice when he decides to use, what is it? Gigahama there, since we're mostly completely resistant to that. And now we can just dump numerous Bufudines on his head. Not gonna be too strong, since we don't have the power of Awakening backing these ones up. but still good enough, good enough. His life aid is not going to be able to overcome the damage that we're dealing to him. This is going way better than I did on my test runs. I see. So you're not a normal human. It is time to test the power of that woman's song. And at this point, he calls in a bunch of backup, and you can potentially find yourself having some serious problems here if you don't take him out right quick. The summoning effect is weaker than I expected. Must take time for the power to adjust to my body. I'm through playing with you. I have a new purpose. This woman and all of you will be engulfed in flames. I won't let you. And at this point, he busts out his special map-hitting attack. The Fire of Sodom. As you can see, not a big threat to my guys who are completely resistant to that kind of thing, but pretty nasty for the rest of our teams out there. Fortunately, Mothman is completely immune to that. Not that that really matters, since, you know, he's pretty strong to that regardless, or he has Endure anyway. Such a beautiful expression. Human pain is glorious. Let me bring you more. But yes, now Haru is under threat here.
Damn it. No, this is bad. Haru's gonna get killed.
And yes, if too many fires of Sodom get fired off, Haru will eventually fall over and die. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is, let me summon in another demon to get rid of this Rangda here. Keep her from annoying us too much. Let's bring in, I guess, Ishtar. Not that it really matters. She's not going to help too much. What I'm going to do here is I'll have Atsuru Brutal hit, and then Culebre will just use a Bufudyne on Rangda there. That's the only super critical thing that needs to happen. Ishtar is honestly pretty weak at this stage of the game, so... Ah, crap, I didn't see that. Oh my god, how do I miss stuff like this? Whatever, now the Mazio comes in clutch. There we go. So, as you see, I had that planned. Man, I am just dropping the ball all over the place today. Okay, so let's stop there. Let's see here. Yuzu doesn't really have any healing that she can use all her own, so we'll just have Mothman throw up some healing there. Let's have Laksimi use an affection on... Actually, yeah, let's use it on me. We, fortunately, are going to be able to get to Belial before his next turn comes around, so we don't have to worry about any more Fires of Sodom. I do want to get the killing blow here, and it looks like I ended up not needing my additional Culebras here. Let's just throw up Yama's Awakening, just to style on Belial here. How much agility does he have? Only 10 agility, we got this in the bag. Hey, Belial, I just want to say that it's been ice to meet you. That one's pretty good, right? Correct, Maragidyne, and the fight is won, and that is our next Bell defeated. Actually, you know what? I literally only needed Shield All for this fight, so, oh, no, not Yama. Return to Demon Selection. Let's just write that over with Holy Dance now. You know, may as well take advantage of this while we got it. Let me see, where is Holy Dance? Oh my god, how do I miss these things every time? There it is. Okay, let's go. How does this happen? A mere human defeating me, Belial? I see. The unlimited potential of the human thought. The human brought out the true power of Bel. That's not a bad idea to sleep inside of you. Now, assimilate all the bells inside of you and become king of the demons. Strive to surpass demons. You may surpass even God. Rawr! Taiki felt the power of Belial come to rest inside him. And with that mission complete, let's get our or generous helping of extra experience here. Good stuff.
Yes! We were able to save Haru! We changed the Laplace Mail's prediction!
Yeah, we did it! And we defeated Belial. We were able to change our destiny again.
Yeah! Phew! That was tense. Great job, everybody!
You guys really are something. I can't believe you defeated a monster like that. Hey, that demon was saying something about my song. What was all that about?
Well, you're not gonna believe this, but your song has special power, and they wanted to steal it.
My song?
Yeah, I can summon demons. It's just that cool. No, I can summon demons. You explained that the melody Aya created is being used in the demon summoning program.
Aya's melody? Could that be?
Yeah, it's the one in your sequencer.
I have it in here? So that's why the demons were following me around.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, what we do from here on is what's important.
Haru, there you are. And you guys too.
Jin?
Don't tell me. Were you attacked by demons again? Are you hurt?
Can't you tell by looking at me? I'm fine. They rescued me.
I see. I'm glad to hear that. You've really helped us out. I owe you a lot.
What's gotten into you? You were looking for me, right? What do you want?
Yeah, I need to talk to you about Aya.
Aya?
First, I should apologize to you. Honestly, I'm sorry about a lot of things.
Jin explains the events leading up to now.
I see. So, Aya's...
I'm sorry. You were so wrapped up in Aya that I just couldn't tell you. And I didn't want to accept it either. I finally snapped out of it.
I already knew.
What? Haru, you...
You'd have to be an idiot not to see it. Didn't you notice? Ever since Aya disappeared, you've been as vacant and spiritless as a corpse. You told me not to wish for death. But weren't you also telling yourself? You and I both wanted to die at some point. And you know what? I couldn't accept that Aya was gone either. When I sang the song with Aya's sequencer and that demon appeared, I was like, is this what happened? Is this how Aya disappeared? But I didn't want it to be true, and I tried not to think about it. I couldn't take it.
Haru.
That ends right here, though. That's so stupid now that I think about it. She helps a total stranger pick up her life, then summons demons and disappears. I'm gonna help these kids. If Aya summoned the demons, I'll get rid of them. I'm a member of Diva. I'm the only one that can take Aya's place.
Haru. Yeah, you're right.
You said it, Haru. You're so awesome.
Sorry to break up the party, but we need to take a look at that sequencer.
Sheesh, Otakuro. Way to kill the mood. This is supposed to be a tender moment, you know?
Hey, who are you calling Otakuro? It's not like we have a lot of time.
All right, break it up. I hear you, so quit fighting like 5-year-olds. So you need this sequencer, right? What do I need to look for?
Oh, sorry. Does the sequencer have an audio file named SND11 in it?
SND11? Aya gave that song to me to work on. How do you know about it?
Bingo! That's it! That's the one!
Hey, are you sure that's the song we need?
Yeah, this is definitely the one we're looking for. Remember that one line in Naoya's notes? SND11. Type, dispel. Effect, low. It's the only file classified as dispel that was noted to have an effect.
So, it'll get rid of the demons if we refine it?
That's right!
I see. But this song can't be performed as it is. The different tracks aren't properly sequenced.
Huh? Does that mean it won't work?
The deadline's tomorrow, right?
Huh?
I want to know when the time limit ends. I don't know why, but the sequencer started working after that demon caught me. I can piece the song together now.
Huh? Then...
Haru, can you finish in time?
I'll do it. There's no way I'd want this world that you two lived in like this. I'm sure she left this song in here because she knew this would happen. If I don't do it, I'll regret it forever.
Haru.
What's with that face? I'll make a song so great that even Aya would give me an A.
Sorry.
The government set the countdown to end at 1800. You have to have it done by then.
Huh. How about that? Tens of thousands of lives depend on my song, huh? I gotta make sure it kicks ass, or else everyone's gonna be booing me.
Don't want that now, would you?
I'm gonna get to work. So, could you guys leave me alone for a while? I'll get it done.
We don't have to worry about the song now.
Alright, let's do our best. We can do this now.
You're right.
And yes, that signifies that we do in fact have, Jin's ending open. Jin and Haru's ending, I should say. And a new demon is available in the auction hall. So, let's see, that should be... So we got Seiryu, we got Culebre, and we've got Rongda available now. How nice. We'll, probably pick those up later, but for now, let's get the final Kaido event and finally get his ending route opened up.
Oh, it's you. What's with that big smile?
Well, you see, we found a comp factory.
Not bad at all. I knew I could put my trust in you. Tell me where it is, and I'll send my guys there.
Alright. We could jerk him around, but let's help him out. You told Kaido the location of the comp manufacturing facility.
I see. Alright. We'll just leave the rest to my crew. They can handle it. Well then, we can just kick back and relax. Let's meet up again later tonight. See ya.
Kaido seemed really happy.
And with that, Day 6 is over, and now there's going to be a massive status quo change coming up. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's talk with Atsuro and Yuzu real quick.
It's night already. Tomorrow at 1800, the government's going to take action, and we're all dead.
We'll be alright. I know we can do it.
Really? Do you really think it'll all turn out okay?
Izuna seemed to be stuck too. We can't count on anyone else to help us now.
Yeah. That demon, Jezebel, the one in Amane, it defeated Jikoku, right? Knowing that doesn't help us with anything.
If Jezebel's inside Amane, there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing the Special Forces can do then.
That's why we have to do our best! We can't give up! Not even at the last second!
Besides the government, we can't expect the angels to pull any strings to help us. No matter what happens, they probably won't forgive humans until we take responsibility.
Yeah, those angels honestly have been kind of annoying me with how self-righteous they can be.
Yeah, their attitude makes me sick. Luckily, being able to control the demons will be enough to get them off our backs.
I think today went well. We defeated Belial and saved Haru.
Well, you're right about that. And we were able to change our destined deaths. Even on top of that, we're well on our way to winning the battle for the throne of Bel. Still, we can't let our guard down. We do have to stop that final option.
Yeah, we will stop it.
Yeah, let's keep believing in that and do our best.
Phew. I feel exhausted all of a sudden. Hey, why don't we get some rest soon?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We should make sure we're rested for tomorrow.
No matter how much we laugh or cry, it all ends tomorrow. Let's make sure it ends well!
Yeah. Well, let's get ready for bed.
And at the end of the day, as usual, you get your emails. But the number of emails you get depends on which endings you've unlocked. We've gotten all 6 possible emails that we can get. Let's go through them from the top. From Amane, please. I've reflected on the events of the past week, and have reconfirmed our need of your power in order to end this situation. The angel Remiel has promised me that humanity will be saved if you gain control of all the demons and obey the Lord. Please lend me your power so that we can show mankind the path of righteousness. I will be waiting for you to come visit me. From Kaido, I'm ready. I found out where the Shomonkai are making their comps. Yeah, because we told you. Thanks to the info. Okay. Thanks to the info you gave me. It's time we talk face to face again. I'm waiting for you. And from Naoya, what's wrong? Why do you hesitate, Cullen? There's no other way for man to survive the coming storm. The way is clear. All you have to do is become the Overlord and order the demons to not harm humans. You can even lift the lockdown afterwards, either through words or might. Cullen, come to me now. Over here is Yuzu's. This email you always get. I'm so scared. I just want to get up and run away, even while I'm typing this. Everyone has their own thoughts, but this isn't something we can handle by ourselves. If only we can get the government to delay the plan to kill us all. Is there nothing we can do? And from Atsuro, tomorrow, our fates are sealed tomorrow, but I won't give up until the very end. There are 2 things I can do. 1, use Haru's song to remove all demons from Earth. 2, rewrite the program to take control of all the demons. But which is the best choice? You always make calm decisions. I'll leave this one to you. And finally from Jin, asking a favor. I can't thank you enough. There's no way Aya would want the world to be filled with demons. I don't want to make her sad. Haru's working her hardest to complete the song. I'm going to keep going until the very end. We need your power. Please help us by lending your strength. Now, once you're done reading your emails, the day actually does not end this time around. What happens? Well, when you finish reading email, a familiar-looking man comes up to you.
Oh my, we meet again. I'm glad to see that you made it out alive. Well done. But you know, everyone's going to die tomorrow. That's a sad thing.
Oh my, you're right.
Oh my, are you mocking me? You're not all that, you know. Well, whatever you think, you may be able to change that destiny in the remaining time.
And how so?
Whoa, don't be so hasty. I'll explain it to you. People's thoughts hold strength, as proven by Naoya's demon summoning program. If you use that power to your advantage, you can change the world, or your destiny. Walk the path with those sympathetic to you, and with whom you would share destiny.
And who's that? What path?
Well, didn't you receive an email from that person just a moment ago? I believe that's the invitation to go forth, hand in hand, into destiny. There are an infinity of roads before you. You should already know who walks which path.
Yeah, I think I know exactly what I want to do in this situation.
Oh, is your mind already set? No wonder you're Naoya's cousin. Anyway, tomorrow is the last day. I wish you the best of luck.
The man disappears before your eyes. And with that, we are dumped back out on the city map screen, and we are given a variety of choices. We could talk to Naoya, we could talk to Jin, we could talk to Atsuro, Yuzu, and Kaido, or we could talk to Amane, and each one will allow us to access a different ending. Which ending will we be going with? Well, you'll just have to see next time now, won't you? But that is where we'll have to leave this video. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I do sincerely hope to see you in the next video. Until then, though, goodbye.